Jesus walked into this room today, physically, what would you want to give him? Tickets?
Yeah, golden tickets.
Golden tickets. I thought it was great at tickets, then we went for golden tickets, it's even better. Sweets. You're giving me all the answers, I love it. I love it. What would you give him? A hug. Yeah. What would you give him? Worship. Yeah, absolutely. Attention. Yeah.
My worry.
Your worries. Absolutely.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. Maybe it would be your time, maybe your talents, your money, your worship, your whole life. Because in today's story, one woman didn't just think about what she would do. She acted on it as well. The Bible tells us that while Jesus was eating, a woman came carrying an alabaster jar filled with incredibly expensive perfume. It wasn't cheap. It was worth about a year's wages. And what did she do? She didn't just give it to Jesus. She broke the jar and poured it all over. Not just a few drops, not just enough. She gave everything. Now imagine the scene. The room suddenly fills with the fragrance, and everybody notices. But instead of admiration, the criticism begins. What a waste. It could have been sold and given to the poor. And yet Jesus says something truly amazing. Leave her alone. She has done a beautiful thing to me. Because Jesus calls extravagant love beautiful. So I've got a relatively simple question for you. What would your perfume be? Not literally. What is the most valuable thing you have? You can think about that in your heart. What is the most valuable thing you have? Maybe it's your time. Maybe it's your dreams. Maybe it's your reputation. Maybe it's your comfort. Maybe it's your plans for the future. Because in this story, Jesus isn't asking for leftovers. He's inviting us to give him our best. And the thing is, the woman broke the jar, but once it was broken, there was no taking it back. There was no saving half for later for a rainy day. There was no backup plan, because at that point, everything belonged to Jesus. I want to suggest today that sometimes we want to follow Jesus while keeping a lid on our own lives. I'll give you Sunday. I'll give you this part of my heart. I'll trust you, but only this amount. I'll follow your plan as long as it doesn't conflict with what I want to do. But love, it doesn't measure. Love pours out. Later on, Jesus says, The greatest commandment is love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength. And I want you to notice the word all. Jesus never said, love the Lord your God with some of your heart, some of your soul, some of your mind, and some of your strength. The Christian life doesn't begin with trying harder. It begins with loving Jesus more. Because when we truly love him, our obedience becomes worship, our generosity becomes joy, and service becomes a privilege. Because loving God is the first step to the greatest life you could ever live. The world says, keep everything for yourself. And Jesus said, whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. The woman lost a year's wage, but she gained an eternal legacy. So here's my question. Are you carrying an unbroken jar? Is there something that you have been holding back from Jesus? A habit? A fear? A dream? A relationship? Your future? Today, Jesus isn't looking for perfection. He's looking for surrender. Because when we give Jesus everything, we discover he is worth everything. This week, don't just admire the woman with the jar, be like her. Love Jesus first. Give him your best. Pour out your worship. Pour out your gifts. Pour out your life. Because there is no greater life than one fully surrendered